Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. There are two, threads one through. Over to the left. Gets it, and now what? Simeone, he's had a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Fiorentina were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Chiesa. There too. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
That needed to end with efficiency and incision, and we got neither.
The defence can get it clear. Hoists it forward. And he just whacks it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. There too. Fiorentina are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Forward it goes. Fofana, chance to cross here. There too, plays it forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's gone a long way up and away. Barami finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Chiesa. There too. Gerson. There too. Nicely controlled. Gerson. What a ball this has turned out to be. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. No, too much on it. And the weighted pass. Oh, that's neat. Vertu gets it back, plays it out to the flank. Referee's given a throw. Bafana hoists it forward. There's the whistle for half-time. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
And here's the chance to counter. There's the through ball. It's found its way to him. Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Chiesa plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Simeone! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And it's been taken short. Only partially clear. It has got through to him. It's one! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Tries to get it clear. Away from immediate danger. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Chiesa. Chiesa conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Gets it back. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Now the cross. In with a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Fiorentina can make their change now with a break in play. Piazza. Simeone.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper.
There too.
Good clearance and very necessary.
Gerson. And it's Vertu. And here's...
Look at the goal!
And that has been cleared.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Udinese merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously. Do they stick or twist? Caution or risk? You know, what will they rue more? I think it'd be a cautious mindset they'd regret more for me, so I'd like to see them try and go and win this.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Barini. Just 5 minutes left. Gerson.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Piazza. Luis Muriel.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
So that's it, it is all over.
Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. So what do you take away from it? Oh, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance. Great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper. The traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion.
Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last three.
Testing times lie ahead, Pete.
And the shot!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Hoists it forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Gerson. Genoa were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Well, that's where he wants it. Shiro. Chiesa. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Genoa are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Finds himself eased off the ball. Looks to bypass the midfield. Breaks on here. It's on a plate. Hits one! Goal kick. Forward it goes. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Gerson. Vertu gets it out to the wing. Chiesa. Has he picked him out? Who's ball? Who's going to get... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gets it in. Up for the header! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Defending of the desperate variety. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Whipped in. And that's been levered clear. Gerson. Chiesa. Tries lifting it over. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Has he found his man? He's made sure that that won't get through. Shiro. Chiesa. With a delicate ball. Going for goal! Goal! Fiorentina!
Fiorentina are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
And it's played forward. Beautifully done. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Simeone. And it's Vertu. It's come through. Real chance! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Fiorentina produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Deftly done. Dinked in. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Fiorentina just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Fiorentina sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So off we go once more. Vertu. And he's on a charge. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. A chance to play it in. Jessen. Chiesa. Clearance and very necessary. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Jessen. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Jessen. Shiro. Shiro goes looking. He's left his man. He's gone for it. They are rampant. And surely that settles it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Fiorentina take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Zukanovic, forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulders as much as he'll want.
Caught offside that time. Vertu tries to get it forward quickly. Chiesa. He's got through. Now can he finish? He's had a shot! No, not quite. Hoists it forward. Gets the better of his man. Got a sight of goal here. Goes for goal! And he should have made it 4.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Genoa are making a change now. Knocks it away. Goes long. And that's a throw. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And here's Pandev. Shot a goal! Football kindly. Goal! They're back within reach! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Chiesa dinks one in. And it's played forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. What a throw in. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It'll be a throw-in. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. And that's been levered clear. It's being played forward. Hoists it forward. Gerson. Well, that's where he wants it. Done very well to intervene. And it's played forward. Knocks it away. And here's the chance to counter. Played out to the right. Piazza. Lovely feet. He's in, surely! There's the shot! It's anyone's ball. Just brushed off the ball there. Jesson. Pings it out wide. Shiro. Simic has a pop! He's looking to get there first. Clears it out of harm's way. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Referee has just said play on. Defender's on the back foot. Gunter drives it towards the front. And there goes the final whistle. Fiorentina emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, you often need resolve and resilience when under more pressure away from home, but I thought their efforts deserved that.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect... Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Hasselbohr. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Chiesa. Gerson. Has a hit! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And he just whacks it away. A
And that has been cleared. Fiorentina were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Fiorentina have begun the game in high-octane fashion.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Now surely! It has got through to him. They've been given a corner. Gets good distance on it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Keeper sends it forward.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
He could be in here. Chiesa. Gerson. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Gerson. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Tries to locate someone up front. Here it comes. And the shot! Fiorentina get it back again. Plays it out to the flank. What an adventurous run from a defender. Massive leap! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Potuk. Played into the... Gets up to head it! Oh, not the best of headers. Gerson. There too. Hoists it forward. Gomez. Drives it towards the front. Potuk. They're two very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. And he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
gets into a dangerous position. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Gerson. Chiesa. He's through the middle. Piazza finds himself offside. Tries to get it forward quickly. That'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have toiled at times, but to review the first half.
I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. And if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Fiorentina playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half, despite this scoreline. Converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Gerson. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Up towards the front line. Has he found his man? Gerson. Chiesa. It's got through. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Atalanta, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Tries to stroke it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Vertu gets it back. Goal is still. Either side really getting onto the front foot. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. And the counter is on. And it's played forward. Referee has just said play on. And it's Simeone. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gerson. Vertu. It's got through. That is terrific skill. Knocks it away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Fiorentina with a set-piece chance. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
And here's Simeone. Now it's Muriel. Good ball. And he's there to clear it. Forward it goes. Forward it goes. Battles to win it back. Vertu tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to clip it forward. Luis Muriel.
Fiorentina merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now it's Zapata.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Gerson gets into some space. Lovely bit of skill there. So who's he picking out? Good take, and he's had a look. Danger averted for now. Referee's given a throw. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Josip Ilicic.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He hits it! That carried quite a threat. He goes long, and oh, that's too long. So that's it. It is all over. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Fiorentina can always take...
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. One glance and you know where we are. It is... has a pop! Goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Fiorentina go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gerson. Fiorentina have reached out for perfection on the road. 5 away wins in a row. Kuczka. And it's Simeone.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Gervinho. Chip through. It's gone a long way up and away. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gorgeous control there. Jesson. Palmer have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
Now it's Kuchka. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Chiesa gets away from his opponents. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Gervinho. Gervinho spreads it towards the left. A really good feat. Turns and goes back. Kuchka. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. That's surely a foul, free kick. Gets wrestled off the ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And here's Simeone. It's come through. And the finish! And that would have been some goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was impressive, and expectations were not met.
Chiesa. Jesson. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Now surely! Fiorentina are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Played back in. Gervinho driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Could try cutting inside here. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. A real chance to break. Plays it out to the flank. Goes for goal! It's in! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Palmer are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Finds himself eased off the ball. There's the whistle for half-time. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Fiorentina get the second half going.
Fiorentina clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Chiesa, going for goal! Goal! Fiorentina! And they get themselves in front! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Fiorentina go into the lead. Plays it over to the other flank. That's sprayed out wide. Loses his balance and loses the ball. It's got through to him. Now, can he capitalise? He's played him through. Has a pop! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Gets on the end, real chance! They've played it short. Simeone chooses to hits one! Kuchka can hoist it clear. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Out to the right. Corner. Fiorentina can make their change now with a break in play. And that's been levered clear.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Place it into the box. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, well, he can be very busy in wide positions, so they need to double up on him a bit more.
Back into the middle. Has a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Defending of the desperate variety. Goes long. Little chip. No, not quite. Lovely bit of skill there. Looking for a decent ball in. Beautifully done. Knocks it away.
Parma are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Shapes to shoot! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. There's the cross.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Hoists it forward. Gervinho. It's Gervinho! Oh, real danger here. Shoots!
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Gervinho with the delivery.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Fiorentina need to hold on for a few more moments. There two. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gervinho. Rigoni. He's got options out wide. Gervinho. And there goes the final whistle. Fiorentina win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Fiorentina were